I warned Dad and Kenny publicly that I was not going to shut up with this ever. And I've got enough material to do a video every day. Now, I may not do a video every day. Some of you might be getting tired of hearing about it, although I'm going to let them never forget about it. I want you to know that I've put together my little report for law enforcement for prosecution of Kenny Bach and my father. And I'm going to be contacting law enforcement today and hopefully meet with somebody today. It's just really, really, really sad, the things that they have wrought. And I want to share a few things, more little details about my dad's mentality. His family of 11 was just a prop. Just a prop. It was a prop for him to be the diocesan attorney, so forth and so on. Look, 11 kids. We're props. To this day, we remain props. To him. Not to Mom, but to him. And some of the stories I could tell you about lack of compassion and love is just off the charts. You all see pictures of my angels, for example, how much I love the angels and everything else. They were up last year or the year before at Sugar Ridge, the pumpkin patch, before it opened. And they had wagon loads of these little pumpkins that they were going to sell for $5. And the angels had picked one up. They were going to take a pumpkin with them. And my dad goes, no, you can't take any of those. By the way, they ended up having like a whole trailer load left over by the end of the season that were never bought or given away. My dad, his mentality, 3 great-grandchildren, he wouldn't let them have a pumpkin before its time at Sugar Ridge. He did that to my angels. I think about how I treat my grandchildren and my children, and I think to myself, my God, hope that $5 pumpkin times 3 was worth it, Dad. I can tell you 1,000 stories like that. 1,000 stories. He boycotted my daughter's wedding because she was pregnant at the time. I can go on and on and on. Oh, when he was back in the Durrani litigation, I would need like this amount for payroll. You know, he acts like he's this big shot. You know, he would give me like half of what I needed. I said, well, I need this. He goes, well, you got to make do. I mean, he caused me stress for the year and a half that he did this. More stress every 2 weeks than I've ever. You could take the stress that he gave me for a year and a half every 2 weeks, and that is more stress than I've had the entire other 57 years of my life. I mean, on and on and on. And by the way, all you Durrani victims, when he was helping me and he owned the firm, I finally went to him and I said, do you know how everybody thinks you're so rich and you got all this money, so therefore I can't go and borrow money from other people because they're like, well, why do you need money from us? Isn't your dad doing that? So when he stopped in 2016 financing the Durrani litigation, but he still owned the firm, can you imagine the challenge that presented to me to find money to keep it going? All the while him acting like he was the big shot that was keeping it going when it was me. It was unbelievable, but I did it. I did it. No thanks to him. I mean, I could go on and on and on. Folks, Charles Deters is not a good person at all. This is the Bulldog. Every dog has their day. Dad, I hope you have another terrible day.